She's been. Eastwardly she sits, broadside to the sun, wrists exposed to the sky ceiling. Metallic reflections, crimson tears, escape painfully tight eyes. She's bent just a little to the left, her elbow at her side. Pieces of paper pile around her delicate ankles, the shards of thought she's abandoned. Her dress stiff in the heavy wind rushing the window, she finds no breeze in the eye of the whirlwind. She sits just a little to the right, broadside of the sun, breaking brightly along skin she's not sure of. Broken prized possessions she's no use for. Breaks ties she's no longer afraid of letting go. She sits as still and limp as leaves, spiraling slowly, curling up to their depths, spiraling down, embryonic, her regress.
Washing Mother. It's green April, her last week, slips. She calls me Mother. Twice, we let words lie. She stands at the upstairs window, supervises the concrete pour to level a warm path, descends feather-balanced, eager into rain, holds the tarp. She who drifted light French eau de cologne smells acidic now. Starvation home, ourselves, little to want. She's good bones, her mother's, grandmother's, mirrors. Bed wash her skin, soft gold, warm cloth, good night gentle, smooth legs, slim ankles, feet absent of deformity. She inhabits the sunny morning of this one world, easy in pleasure, curious. I clean her last excrement, yellow ochre of a nursing baby, simple as new love. Forgive her her talents as she forgives mine.
Kutazamaza Shatani. 1. My grandmother hung a wide mirror on the wall. I looked deep into the glass, wondering if what was looking back was aware of the world around us. My mother screamed for me to get out from that mirror, that vanity would be the reason I'd meet the belt. More than images matured from the polished mineral plate, the girl in the mirror did not appeal to the makeshift eye. And I could hear breath wiping against the pane. I know better than backwards words to write in fingertip ink, crowding tightly inside the steaming film. They too fade as smears. 2. My mother, a woman of many forms, brought home the devil again. The quiet of late city night, the remnants of booze and coke, made easy listening for her skin being buried under fists. I knew what I had to do. Grandmother knew she'd had enough. 3. The rosewood bat my father used to shatter his dreams was perfect for shattering the mirror. I knew what to do with the pieces. They were introduced to every opening of flesh until the mirror was rebuilt in me. Running to the room that held my mother more nights than men, I stood brilliantly before the Kutazamaza Shatani. He saw himself discolored and broken along the restored shards. His eyes beckoned back and forth fiercely in search of morality. Unsuccessful, he hissed revenge, coiled his fists, sent punches to God. He saw himself and ran, his boots picking up dust. He ran straight back down to hell. 4. I am now the everlasting mirror, the embodied reflection rigid eyes cannot absorb. My mother was never able to resemble the likeness. Foreign to her now, her anger towards me, the girl in the mirror, was just a sharp taste of her own blood, irony. 5. Long nights doubled over the beams and bolts that stapled the house. With tear-glued eyes, my grandmother cried and prayed to God, shaking her holy hands frantically as if fire had blazed her palm. She never looked at me the same. The guilt had a way of coming back. To her, that meant reliving her entombed past. My mother was never content with me in sight. I had become the constant echo, there to remind, mirror.